Hey there, Justin from UJoin Off-Road Colorado here. Sending this big old giant home today. This is a 2017 E450 Jayco Greyhawk 31DS. So I feel the need on each one of these videos now because more and more people that don't watch all of our videos are finding these. This is not going to be an interior tour of this RV. The purpose of these videos is to showcase our four-wheel drive conversion work and our off-road upfitting of customers' Class C motorhomes. So we don't do interior tours. That's the customer's personal space. So we don't do anything inside of there, and we don't show any work inside of there. So the only thing you'll see inside is any switches we do, transfer case shifter, stuff like that. So Bob brought us this 2017. He followed the advice of our, finding a good, cheap, second-hand motorhome. Let somebody else take the depreciation hit on a brand new one. Don't be afraid of the little bit older V10 ones. You're gonna get a good, nice, solid rig for way less than paying for a brand new one. So Bob wanted a fairly simple build. So we did our standard 6-inch 450 Class C conversion, custom spec springs built by Alcan right up in Grand Junction, single non-adjustable, non-custom valved Fox 2.0s, and then of course the frame cleanup and paint where we do all of our cutting and welding. Got our stage 3 front axle, 456 gears with a Detroit True Track. This being a 450. Whoops, sorry about the zoom there. This being a 450, they come with 456 gears in them in the rear axle. So we left that alone, matched the front. Of course, it's got our scratch-built housing, the 35 spline chromoly outers with the Dynatrack spindle and brake conversion, Dynatrack ball joints, everything. It's got the E450 brake calipers and then the 14.5-inch F550 rotors. Got our FB002 plate bumper, and then we got a Badlands 12K winch in there. This is a 6R140 transmission, 6-speed auto, really good transmission. So we added a factory Ford slip yoke 1128, and had the drive shafts, the rear drive shaft modified, and then the front shaft built from scratch. And there you can see how we reroute the exhaust, and we do that all out of stainless. Hellwig front sway bar with our direct mount links, and then we have matching Hellwig rear bar, also with direct mount links. Fox 2.0s in the back. This one got 11,500 pound capacity rear springs. Got our custom-made 17-inch rear wheels with a 255/80 17 Falcon Wild Peak AT4 in the back. And then in the front, that is a 17x9 American Racing wheel with a 285/70 17 Falcon Wild Peak AT4. So even though the numbers on those are different, they're both exactly a 33.1-inch tall tire. And then everybody always asks, what do you do about the spare? Well, we run a 5th one of these dually wheels, and then we just kind of run it backwards as this outer is in the front. So it'll look a little goofy, drive a little goofy, but it'll get you out of strife. And of course, we always add these really nice Wheel Masters wheel extensions to make checking the inner and outer duals nice and easy. And then we added rear bags as well, because he does have a need to tow with this, with just some real simple bumper schrader ports right there. And then in this side box here, we just made them a simple little tie down system for the spare. So nice and easy, simple build, checks all the boxes. So if you've got any questions or you'd like us to build you one just like this, shoot me an email, justin@ujoinoffroad.com. If you're inquiring about a DIY kit or install in North Carolina, please email chris@ujoinoffroad.com. Thank you.